AMD, Advanced Micro Devices, has had a rough few months, no doubt about it. If AMD were a roller coaster, it'd be one of those terrifying ones with a steep drop, and right now, investors are possibly screaming on the way down. But could this be the calm before a massive rebound? Let's dive into AMD's recent struggles, its strengths, and shocking price target. AMD stock has been in a downward spiral, and it's not just bad luck. If stocks were like boxing, AMD has been in the ring taking hit after hit. Back in November of last year, AMD's stock chart showed a terrifying pattern called the Death Cross, which sounds more like a Mortal Kombat move than a stock market indicator. This happens when the 50-day moving average, short-term momentum, drops below the 200-day moving average, long-term momentum. It's basically the stock market equivalent of your car failing both the brakes and engine at the same time. When traders see a death cross, they panic, thinking the stock is heading lower. And let's be real, it did. AMD stock has been struggling under both these averages for months, acting like a bad swimmer who can't break the water's surface. One major reason AMD has been under pressure is concerns about the AI industry slowing down. Just a year ago, AI was hotter than possibly a summer day in Arizona, with companies throwing billions into chips, data centers, and AI models. Now, investors are nervous. Tech companies are possibly slowing their spending, waiting to see if AI can actually make them money instead of just being a hype machine. AI chip demand is still strong, but growth isn't as insane as before. This has hurt AMD since a big chunk of its future success depends on AI-related sales. But here's the twist. While some fear AI is hitting the brakes, AMD is quietly stealing market share from NVIDIA. The great GPU heist, AMD versus NVIDIA. For years, NVIDIA has been the unchallenged king of GPUs, dominating both gaming and data centers. It's like NVIDIA has been the star quarterback, while AMD has been sitting on the bench waiting for its moment. Well, guess what? AMD is finally getting off the bench. AMD is making serious moves in the data center space. More companies are possibly switching to AMD's MI300 AI chips, which are powerful, efficient, and, here's the key, possibly cheaper than NVIDIA's. Companies love saving money. If they can get high-performance AI chips at a lower price, why wouldn't they jump on board? Even Microsoft and Meta are rumored possibly to be eyeing AMD's AI chips, a trend that could continue as businesses look for alternatives to NVIDIA's pricey hardware. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, like the video, it means much to me. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you have commented, let's continue. AMD's secret weapon, quality GPUs at a lower price. Let's talk GPUs, the bread and butter of AMD's business. While NVIDIA is often seen as the premium brand, AMD has been cranking out high-quality GPUs that cost much less. Think of it like this: NVIDIA is the iPhone of GPUs, premium, powerful, but expensive. AMD is the Android of GPUs, powerful, customizable, and doesn't cost a kidney. For gamers, AMD has some serious advantages. Its latest GPUs are not just cheaper but also offer great performance, especially in demanding games. Plus, features like FSR, Fidelity FX Super Resolution, give AMD an edge in performance boosting. And let's not forget the AI and cloud computing industries, which are increasingly looking at AMD's offerings. So, is AMD about to skyrocket? Some believe AMD's stock pattern is pointing to a huge rebound, potentially reaching $174, a 67% jump from recent levels. That's a bold call, but there are reasons to be optimistic. AI spending will bounce back. The current slowdown won't possibly last forever. AMD is gaining market share in both AI and gaming GPUs. Valuation matters. Compared to NVIDIA, AMD looks undervalued, meaning investors might start piling in once confidence returns. If AMD does hit $174, it'll be one of the greatest comebacks in recent stock market history. Picture AMD rising from the ashes like a tech phoenix, while investors who bought at the bottom celebrate like they just won the lottery. Is AMD a buy? AMD has been knocked down, but it's not out. With a strong AI chip lineup, growing market share, and high-quality GPUs at competitive prices, it has the potential to make a serious comeback. But, as always, investing comes with risks. If AI demand slows further or if Nvidia fights back harder, AMD's rebound could take longer than expected. Still, if you believe in AMD's long-term potential, now might be the perfect time to grab some shares while they're still on the clearance rack. When it comes to AI, Nvidia has been the king, no debate there. Its GPUs power everything from ChatGPT to self-driving cars, making it the go-to brand for AI developers. But here's where things get interesting. AMD is coming for the crown. With the launch of the MI300X AI accelerator, AMD is taking direct aim at NVIDIA's H100 chips, which have been the backbone of AI training models. The key advantage? AMD's chips offer competitive performance at a lower price. Think of it like this. If NVIDIA's H100 is a Ferrari, AMD's MI300X is a Tesla, just as powerful, but cheaper to maintain and arguably more efficient in certain tasks. As AI workloads grow, companies are looking for cost-effective alternatives, and AMD is positioning itself as the budget-friendly AI powerhouse. If AMD can take even 10 to 15% of NVIDIA's market share in AI chips, that alone could drive massive revenue growth and push the stock price higher. The underdog advantage. Why AMD could outperform expectations? Let's be honest, AMD has always been the underdog. For years, it was living in Intel's shadow in the CPU market and playing second fiddle to Nvidia in the GPU space. But here's the thing about underdogs. They have everything to prove and nothing to lose. We've seen this play out before. In CPUs, AMD's Ryzen chips crushed Intel's dominance, forcing Intel to scramble for an answer. In GPUs, AMD has gradually chipped away at Nvidia's market share, especially in gaming. In AI and data centers, AMD is now making serious inroads. History suggests that when AMD sets its sights on the market, it eventually finds a way to win, or at least become a real contender. What could go wrong? Of course, it's not all sunshine and stock market dreams. Here are a few risks to keep in mind. AI demand could slow further. If AI spending drops more than expected, AMD's growth in this sector could take a hit. Nvidia could strike back. Nvidia is no slouch. If it lowers prices or launches a new AI chip breakthrough, it could make AMD's gains harder to sustain. Broader market conditions. If the overall stock market struggles, even strong companies like AMD could see more downside. If we fully obey the Lord, the Creator of heaven and earth, and carefully follow all His commandments, He has promised to set us high above all the nations of the earth. Deuteronomy 28. We shall be blessed when we come in and when we go out. I appeal to you to accept God and let Him be your guide, for He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. Deuteronomy 31 verse 8. Want more information? Please check the description section. That's the end for now. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. 3 more favors I request from you. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you greatly encourage me to continue bringing to you insightful content. Do not miss out on our future videos full of insight. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support means so much to us. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone who may benefit. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Wish you God's blessings and care. Faith and prayer will do what no power on earth can accomplish. See you in the next video by God's mercy.